Like many people, I've got dozens of shirts in my wardrobe, and I find that not only do they take up quite a bit of space on the rail, they also have a tendency to get creased the more and more squashed up they get. So I found the answer is to fold my shirts just like shirts you'd buy from new, and then you can stack them on a shelf or put them in a drawer. I also find it's much easier for travelling as well, because if I'm going to an evening do, for instance, I can just take a shirt out of the wardrobe and pop it in my work bag and away I go. You may think that by folding your shirts you're putting more creases in, but actually the important thing to remember is that they're folds and not creases. It's quite easy to fold a shirt if you just follow a few simple principles. First of all, you'll need something solid to fold your shirts around, and I use a wooden board which is just slightly bigger than A4, but it fits perfectly our shirt bags, and I always hang on to the shirt bags that the shirts come in, because I find that shirts travel much better if they're put in cellophane bags. So if you haven't got a board, you can use anything that's solid. I've used a magazine, and even in emergency I've used a plastic chopping board, which is the right size. So onto the folding. The first thing to do is to do up the top and the bottom button, and just a couple of buttons in between. I prefer to fold my shirts on a soft surface, so folding on a bed is perfect, because you need to have something squidgy to sort of take the shape of the collar, because you ideally want to have your shirt completely flat. In our factories we have special tables for folding shirts that have a hole cut in to accommodate the collar. Now I'm going to put the shirt board in the centre of the shirt, and you can feel where the buttons are, and that needs to be placed in the centre of the board. Then I'm going to fold over the first side, and it's great with a striped shirt because you can just follow the stripe all the way down to the hem and make a nice fold. Now we're going to fold in the sleeve, and make sure again that everything is perfectly flat. Just fold that once, twice into the centre of the board. Then do exactly the same thing with the other side, keeping everything flat as possible. And then to make it really neat, I just pull in the hem a little bit to make a tapered fold, and then fold the back up to the collar, and then just tuck in the tail. Pull out the board, and there we have a perfectly folded shirt.